It's a hockey stream on episode 579 of the VIG Lounge. Now, this is the sweetest two words in the NHL during the playoffs. Game 7. I'm going to be doing it twice, this time as the Tampa Bay Lightning. And for you Habs fans, don't worry, I've got you covered as well. I'm going to be doing it for Montreal shortly after this. So, who is going to win Game 7? My head and my bracket says that the Lightning is going to win, but my heart actually says that I want Montreal to win and move on. It'd be great to see some new blood in the second round of the playoffs, and I want to see somebody like Cole Caulfield and Nick Suzuki kind of wake up in this series. The games have been close. The goaltending's been fantastic. So, we'll see. I'm assuming it's going to be a one-goal game. I'm thinking either 1-0 or 2-1 Tampa Bay, but we'll have to see. And with that said, can the Lightning close this one out? Can the Lightning close this one out and move on to the second round to take on the surprise Buffalo Sabres? There's only one way to find out. Before we do that, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe, all that good stuff. With housekeeping out of the way, let's get into Game 7, Lightning and Canadiens here on the VIG Lounge. Point and Suzuki to meet at center, and we're underway as the Habs with the opening draw. Lightning get it back. Kucherov got it down the boards. Jake Gensel has it for Tampa Bay. Gave it away, and the Canadiens are coming through here. Picked off by Radish. And now up the right side to Braden Point. Point trying to drift in, couldn't do it. Drive from Moser, turned aside by Dobish. Puck deflected wide. Moser to Gensel. Radish tees it up, and that's denied by Dobish. Back to Radish. He'll try again, and that shot goes into the feet of the Canadiens, and they will take it out. Mike Matheson got a shot to test Vasilevsky, and Vasi was able to turn that away. Up the left side to the heel of the series, Brandon Hagel. He tried to pass it back, and he did. He got it to Gonsalves. Gage Gonsalves, who scored the biggest goal of his career, and he scores another one! Gonsalves engaged as the Tampa Bay Lightning lead it 1-0. And of course the camera decides to conk out because it's an absolute piece of crap. So I'll fix it at the end of the period. Because again, it would not be a visually impaired gamer stream without the camera deciding to say, I've had enough. Cirelli wins the draw. Got it up to the goal scorer, Gonsalves. Gage Gonsalves trying to shoot again, and Hudson shut it down. Alex Tessier. Got it across, Tessier. Big drive, blocked in front by Vasilevsky. Chernak. Got it to Hagel. Brandon Hagel. Fires one, rebound! Oh, what a couple of great stops by Dobish. Puck rolls in on Vasilevsky. Tampa trying to get it out, not able to do so. And now they will. Zemgus Girgensons roll in on Dobish. Philip Deneau, former Los Angeles King, he was sent back over to Montreal for the trade deadline. I think that was actually the Olympic roster freeze, if I'm not mistaken. And now Holmberg shoots, save, Dobish, and he will hang on. 9:31 to go in the first. Tampa Bay with a 1-0 lead off the goal, rather, from Gage Gonsalves. Nick Paul in to take the draw. And he'll lose it because the ref decided to take forever to drop it. Jack-eye. Out of down. And now J.J. Mosier gets it out to Nick Paul. Paul to the front. Denied, rebound, score! Bjorkstrand! Ole, ole, ole! Makes it 2-0 Tampa. Well, I will say this song's better, actually, than Burn It to the Ground. See the frustration as the Lightning have now got it to there. Shout out to my area code. 8:07 remaining here in the first as Tampa Bay has taken off here and lead 2-0 in period one. Save made, Vasilevsky. It's weird seeing somebody else other than PK Subban with 76 in Montreal. At least for me, I'm aging myself a little bit, and I'm okay with that. But you guys know, 87, I'm 38, so it's all good. Shot by Paul. Puck sent all the way down to nobody in particular, because no matter what team I play as, nobody can figure out a pass. Tampa's got it. Back to Mosier. Feed up the middle to the former Penguin. Jake Gensel knocked off the stick. Mosier. Had it and lost it. Adam Chernak. Fed it up the right side. Here's Nikita Kucherov. Shoot, scores! Nikita Kucherov gets the goal, or gets the Tampa Bay Lightning up 3-0. See, I'm so used to playing as my teams. I accidentally screwed that up. It's all good. I caught myself. Well, so far this game isn't close like the previous ones, as Kucherov cut in and whipped it right past Dovish. And we're about 4 minutes away from the end of this first period, and it can't end fast enough for Montreal. Braden Point cuts back, shoots, blocked. Uri Slafkovsky got it to Suzuki. Suzuki got around Chernak, and then the Lightning got the puck back and then lost it. One-timer turned aside by Vasilevsky. Victor Hedman fed it across the point, and it got picked off. Slafkovsky to Caulfield. Oh, what a beautiful play in front. Uri Slafkovsky gets one past Vasilevsky, and it's 3-1. The big guy, Uri Slafkovsky, got there quickly. And another player with a quick release, able to take advantage of it. Carried in now by Gage Gonsalves, who got the scoring started for Tampa Bay. Fires one, he nearly got his second. Back to the blue line. One-timer, and it goes off the pad of Dovish. He's really settled in after giving up 3. And the Canadiens able to cut into the lead, now only trailing by 2. Alex Newhook Got it back to Tessier. Lost it. Tessier got a chance and turned aside by Vasilevsky. That'll do it for period 1, excuse me. And we'll have to fix the camera and get ourselves back on track. All right, let's see if we can get the camera up and running again. Because again, like I said before, it would not be a visually impaired gamer stream if we didn't have camera difficulties. All right, let's take a look at the stats after 1 period of play. Shots on goal, 13-7 in favor of the Bolts. Hits, very close, 8-6, favoring the Bolts as well. Montreal winning in the passing percentages and dominating in the faceoff dot, but anybody who's followed my channel knows Blind Guy sucks at draws, so we should not be shocked by that. No penalties to speak of as of yet. We'll see if that changes in period 2. Tampa Bay with a 3-1 lead. See if they can extend it in the second. With the second period resuming right now. And Montreal wins another draw, gave it away to Kucherov, probably not the guy you'd want to give it to. Kucherov got it to Gensel, and that shot went off a body and wide. Back to the blue line for Moser. Darren Radish tees it up, denied by Dobish. I think he saw that shot all the way and was able to turn it aside. And that was a bomb from the blue line. Slavkovsky knocks down a Lightning player, Braden Point. Got it up to Darren Radish, who's in the play. Radish just cuts to the net and he put it high. And now it's behind. Toss back out to Point on the backhand, and that's turned away by Dobish. Noah Dobson. And that puck is out of play. 17:08 to go in period 2. As we look at Uri Slavkovsky, this time it's going to be for a hit. Oh, my goodness. He is truly unstoppable with a hit like that. That was insane. And another one draw by the Bolts, or excuse me, by the Canadiens, by the Habs. Drive and a save made by Vasilevsky. He'll hang on. 16:40 to go in the second. Sorelli lost another draw. The Canadiens try to get something going, and a hit changes that. Puck sent all the way in, and it's going to be an icing because nobody can pass the puck. So we'll do this all over again, with Sorelli taking a draw, this time in his own zone. And he lost it. I figured I'd do better with a team like Tampa Bay on the draw, but I guess not. Here comes Eric Chernak. Blast one, and it goes wide. Kept in by the Lightning. To Sorelli, what a save there, as it's blockered away by Dobish. Eric Chernak delivers a hit. Tessier. Got it back to Chernak. Accidentally. And Chernak this time with a wrist shot, turned aside by Dobish. Lightning looking to get it back. And knocked down. Big drive handled by the pad of Vasilevsky. Just Stu. Had it and then lost it. Nice play across to McDonough. Up the right side and up to Pierre-Edouard Destoux. Destoux fires, and that shot went off the glove and came out to J.J. Moser. Shot in front, turned away. Again by Dobish. He has been excellent in this second period for the Canadiens. Otherwise, this score would be a lot worse. Save made, Vasilevsky. Darren Radish. Got it up. Now it's on the stick of Braden Point. Point cuts to the front, lost the puck. Deneau to Doc. To Evans. Back to Doc, and a save made by Vasilevsky. Jake Gensel. Pass up the right side as J.J. Moser joins the rush. Moser to the net. He scores! Jerry J, what do you say? As the Lightning go up 4-1. Moser at all kinds of time. And that Swiss don't miss. Puck rolls in on Dobish, he'll hang on. 6 minutes to go in the second. Chance of Let's Go Lightning here at Benchmark Arena. Still don't like the sound of that at all. I just don't. Amalie Arena just rolled off the tongue so much better. But whatever. Can't control who you're sponsored by. Well, I mean, you can if you're the owners of the team, but still. I can't control that, I guess is what I should have said. Nick Paul. Canceled it. Or carried in rather. Got it to Chernak! And then the one-timer was somewhat slowed up and then blocked. Nick Paul lost the blue line and is offside with 3:53 to go in period 2. Highlighting Arbor Jacka. He will do a lot of that. I love that he gets one hit highlight and then that was it. Cirelli wins the draw, got it back to Eric Chernak. Chernak spins off a check, fires from an awkward angle, and it gets blocked. Back on the stick of Gonsalves, he couldn't get a shot away. Kirby Doc got the puck now for Montreal. Cross the Kapanen. And Vasilevsky will glove that. Hang on with 2:37 to go in period 2. Cirelli wins a draw, this time in his own zone. Gonsalves softly chips it in. Brandon Hagel got on the puck. Back to Cirelli. Anthony Cirelli. Shooting! Turned aside by Dobish. Back to the blue line for McDonough, trying to set up the one-timer for Destoux. But missed it. Destoux's got it. And he will carry in for Tampa Bay. Destoux to the front of the net, and he lost it. Back to McDonough. Point with a blast. That's blocked off a body. The rebound turned away by Dobish. And Alex Tessier with a chance before the buzzer, but it's not to be, as Tampa Bay carries a 4-1 lead into the second and are 20 minutes away from a second-round date with the Buffalo Sabres. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats. Shots on goal, 21-12 in favor of the Bolts. Hits, 17-14, close still, but in favor of Tampa Bay. We won a few draws. We're still being dummied in it, but that's fine. No penalties to speak of either for some reason. I'm very surprised by that. But can the Bolts close it out here in period 3? Or will the Canadiens make a miraculous comeback and set their date for round 2 against the Sabres? Let's find out 40 minutes down, 20 minutes up. Third period action coming at you next here on the VIG Lounge. And the Canadiens win another draw. Slavkovsky. Got it to Suzuki. Back to the blue line for Matheson. Good block. Now Darren Radish finds Braden Point. Point fires, rebound. Knocked to the corner. Mosier. Got it to Radish. He was knocked off the puck by Slavkovsky. Well, Slavkovsky gets knocked off by one of the Lightning players. Braden Point dumps it in, and the puck deflected. I feel like it hit Dobish, so that shouldn't have been an icing, but whatever, that's beside the point, I guess. Nick Suzuki delivering a hit. Not really known much for that. Big drive handled by Vasilevsky. Up the right side to Nikita Kucherov. Kucherov puts on the brakes. Dances. Lost the puck. Darren Radish. And now it's back on the stick of Kucherov. Kucherov dances his way in. Denied. Back out to the blue line for Chernak. Now to Victor Hedman. He lost it. Uh-oh, a wide open chance. Save Vasilevsky. Up the middle to Jake Gensel. Gensel just pops out of the right wing circle, shoots, turned aside by Dobish. Victor Hedman lost it. Eric Chernak. Save made, Vasilevsky. And a rebound pops up for Jake Evans. It's 4-2. Right place, right time. And the Canadiens cut the lead in half. Cirelli battling with Evans, but it just wasn't enough. And that's probably one that Vasilevsky wishes he should have had, or feels he should have had, and would probably want back, but no takebacks. Once you give up a goal, that's it. Now Cirelli with a chance turned aside. And McDonough set up for the one-timer off the pad of Dobish to the corner. Doc lost it. Carried back in by Anthony Cirelli. Cirelli trying to dance his way in, and that shot's turned away by Dobish. Back to McDonough. Tried to set up the one-timer for Justu, and he missed it. Gonsalves is in all alone, almost. Nice play by Cole Caulfield. Back for McDonough. Puck rolls in on Dobish. Now Caulfield to Suzuki. To Josh Anderson. Lightning trying to get it out. Down to under 7 minutes remaining. But it's all Montreal right now. Until Yanni Gourde, Quebec native, gets it out for the Bolts. Back on the stick of Philip Deneau. To Cole Caulfield. And a knockdown. J.J. Moser. Up the left side to Paul. Oh, what a nice goal by Bjorkstrand. Just held on to the puck, cut in, and the Lightning lead it 5-2. Oliver Bjorkstrand has his second goal of the game and may have put this game out of reach for Montreal. It's a battle for it. Up to the aforementioned Nick Paul, who got an assist on that goal. Got it out in front, and a save made off the shot from Corey Perry. Pass across to Gonzalez. Up now to Victor Hedman. Hedman lost it. Ivan Demidov. Got it to Newhook. And they tried to wheel, but Vasilevsky stopped the puck and allowed the Lightning to execute the breakout. Giveaway. Here's Oliver Kapanen, and that shot got blocked. This game was not close like the other ones were in the series. Cirelli with a chance. Rebound! As they're diving through the air. But it was knocked aside by Dobish. Now Brayden Point scores! Brayden with a point to prove! And the Lightning lead it now 6-2 and will in all likelihood meet the Sabres here in round 2 with this performance. Brayden Point roofed that one. Another one draw by Montreal. Josh Anderson gave it away. And Nikita Kucherov, who has a goal as well. Brayden Point's got one. Bjorkstrand's got two. And now Darren Radish tries to net down his own rebound and put it in! Kids, eat your vegetables! Darren Radish increases the lead. It's 7-2 Bolts. .8 seconds to go here in the third. Lightning just have to run out the clock at this point, and they are going to face the Buffalo Sabres in round 2. Kucherov with a chance off the shoulder of Dobish right at the end. And the Tampa Bay Lightning will move on to face the Buffalo Sabres starting on Tuesday, I believe, or Wednesday, but this week anyway. What was his name again? Charge, I think, was the Lightning's mascot. But wow, they really poured it on in the third. Montreal was close, within 2 a couple of times, but then period 3 was all Tampa Bay. So let's take a look at the stats before we wrap things up. Shots on goal, 32-19 in favor of the Bolts. Score, of course, 7-2. Hits, 27-21 in favor of Tampa Bay. Montreal winning in the passing percentage, dominating in the face-off dot. No penalties to speak of, but Oliver Bjorkstrand with 2 goals and 5 more spread out through this Lightning lineup gives Tampa Bay the win here in Game 7. It was not close, unlike Games 1 through 6. So we'll have to see what happens now as Tampa Bay takes on Buffalo. Thank you all for tuning in to part 1 of this 2-part episode on the VIG Lounge. I will be back momentarily with a playthrough as the Habs to see if Montreal will move on. Thank you all for tuning in. I will be with you once again momentarily. I have been the Visually Impaired Gamer 1987. I bid you adieu. Have yourselves a Sunday fun day, everybody.